Okay, so I'm back to you guys with another video, and this video is going to be about how to get the Scorpio exotic shotgun. So the first question that I feel like people would have would be, why would you want this shotgun? Well, the answer to that will be is because it's one of the best shotguns in the game, and it's not because of the damage, output, or anything like that. It's because of the talent. So the gun by itself comes with shotgun damage, damage to armor, and critical hit damage. Now, the second question is, what makes a gun so good and popular? And the answer to that will be the talent. Shooting an enemy stacks venom on an enemy, which lasts for 10 seconds. One landed shot applies poison. 3 landed shots cause disorient. 6 landed shots shocks the enemy. 7 landed shots increases all damage the enemy receives by 20%. Also, keep in mind that the duration of the effects depends on the pellets landed. Now, I don't have the best aim, but just make sure you be real accurate with your shots if you want them to last longer. So, next question is, how do you get this weapon? Well, the way I found it, it was dropped. I was just going around farming, and then, it dropped. I picked it up, and I was happy when I got it because I already knew the value of the gun. So I was kind of excited to get the gun. But the first way you can get the gun is target farming. So what does farming mean? So farming is when you go around the map and you do missions, you do strongholds. You can do the summit missions, and then the bosses or the higher level enemies will drop good loot, and sometimes that loot will be an exotic. It can be an equipment piece, it can be whatever. You never know. But yeah. So is there another way you can get exotics? Well, another way that you can do exotics, another way you can get exotics is weekly caches. So if you go to your projects and you do this one, this is one that I do all the time, right? So this one is pretty simple. What you would do is you'll go into your projects, and if you have the expansion, which this is probably going to require, but if you have the expansion and you already did it, the summit will be unlocked, and you can go to the summit. It has 100 floors that you have to get through. It takes some time to get through, but if you get through, you can do it again. But that's probably my best way that I get my loot and my good guns, and that's where I always go farming. I love farming there because I always get some really good loot. If you put it on heroic mode, which is what I play on all the time, you'll have exotic loot dropping often. You can also play with other players and ask if they found a weapon, or if you play inside groups a lot, sometimes your teammates will find an exotic that they already have, and then they'll call you and be like, hey, I got a gun over here you can get. I got this exotic. And sometimes it might not be the gun that you want, but it's a gun that you appreciate if you don't already have it. So I think the best way to go farming is in the summit, and the second best way will be target farming. Now, the reason why I say that is because I don't really go target farming, but target farming is when you go into your map and you press this command, and it shows where all of the loot is. It shows all the icons to all the good loot, and I feel like that's another good way you can do it. It's a smart way, but that's just not the way that I prefer. But it's all about preference, though. It's all about preference. So if you prefer to do target farming instead of summit farming, that's on you. It's not gonna work out for everybody. Just do what works for you. Okay? So You can do that. Another way I heard people get it is inside the season pass. You can get this gun out the season pass or whatever. It's their mission that you can do to get it. Now, I don't really know the mission. I don't think there is a mission that you can do to get it, unless it's dropping shotguns a lot. Which again, that method it would be target farming. But yeah, a lot of this will require Warlord expansion. The summit is available after completing the expansion, so keep note of that. And back to the projects. It's a project that requires you to do donations. You can get an exotic that way. And the next one will be doing 30 floors inside the summit every week, and that'll get you an exotic every week. But that's all for you. That's all for you guys today. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Make sure you give it a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Peace.